Hey everybody, this is Thomas Waters. I'm an artist and I don't usually post to YouTube. I did a little bit a long time ago, but I'm working on how do I eliminate my reliance on Facebook and Instagram. And as an artist, Instagram has kind of been the go-to place, but I'm unhappy with Mark Zuckerberg and his business and the way they are acting in today's world. And so I'm looking to move and utilize other social media as much as I can. And so, hey, this is the beginning of posting things to YouTube. Right now, I'm at the Pittsburgh Center for Art and Media, PCAM. They have reopened following using a whole bunch of COVID-19 precautions. As you can see, I have my mask around my neck. I'm the only one here in the studio. I'm only going to work in the studio when I'm the only person here. There's a pretty stringent cleaning protocol that's being utilized in between people in the studio, and I think there's really only 2 or 3 of us that might be in the studio at any time during a given week. So I'm feeling pretty okay about being here if I follow really good cleaning and sanitation practices. My hand sanitizer's in my pocket. There's all kinds of, oops, I got to turn the phone around. All kinds of cleaning things here. So we're doing everything we can to kind of get back to normal. And just a shout out for Pittsburgh Center for Art and Media. It's been a pretty rough year for the center, needing to move out of a primary building and move all activity into the building that was used for teaching classes. They have artist access memberships, which give artists an ability to utilize the space when classes are not being taught. And the Silkscreen studio here is really pretty phenomenal. And I'm so both honored and thrilled and excited and proud to be able to be using it, to be an Access membership member and to help support Pittsburgh Center for the Art and Media. So I'm going to turn my camera around and let you know what I've done so far and where I'm at. This is my first time screen printing here. So these are my transparencies that I'm working on. This is the one that I'm printing today. If you know my work, you know that this is an image that I have printed and used a lot in a lot of places. It's sitting on a manila envelope. I use these manila envelopes, sometimes white envelopes, to store my transparencies. I try to tag the envelope as to the transparencies in it, when it was made, and any details about it. I'm really bad at some of that documentation, but I'm trying to get better. This is a 2-layer print, and here is the transparency for the second layer. I have not burned this one yet. The very first image, I did come in and I burned that screen, and that screen is sitting over here drying. So I used to do all my screen printing at Artist Image Resource, AIR, which is a phenomenal resource here in the city of Pittsburgh. They have open studio nights where artists and creative people and people who want to screen print can go and for not a whole lot of money do screen printing. And that's where I learned to screen print a handful of years ago. And I love AIR, and I have always appreciated being able to print there. However, they have a new pricing structure, and for where I am with my artwork today, it just doesn't really work for me as well as the old pricing structure, and maybe even the old pricing structure wouldn't work. I'm wanting to do different things with my work today, and so this Access membership is a much better deal for me, and I'm very excited to be here. But hey, if you need to print and you need an easy place to go and do that, Artist Image Resource is another great resource. So At Air, they provide a lot of services to the people that come in to use the facility. They burn your screen. They wash out the screen. They coat the screen before it's ever burned and dry the screen. So you just hand them a transparency, or you give them an image and they even make a transparency for you. Here at Pittsburgh Center for Art and Media, it's not quite like that. So the screen that you're looking at in front of you is the very first screen I coated on my own, and I'm so excited about it. And it's the very first screen I have burned on my own, and that is also very, very, very exciting. So this video is already getting a little long. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna let my screen finish drying, and then I'm gonna get it ready to do some basic screen printing. There's lots of videos on YouTube about how to screen print. I'm not gonna show you that stuff. I do want to say something though about my fabulous look. My mask, as beautiful as it is, it was created by my husband, who's a fashion designer, Bradford Mumpower. If you want to know, I'll put a link in the comments as to where he has masks. He was first making masks for first responders and making caps for them to wear in the hospitals based on requests that he received from hospitals. He then started making masks for anyone to purchase very, very, very inexpensively when it was hard to get masks. Now that it's easy to get cloth masks almost everywhere, he's making some really cool new kinds of masks. So I'll put a link to his website there. On my head, I have super long hair right now because it hasn't been cut for months and months and months. So I'm wearing a buff that I can pull down over my face and treat it as a mask if need be. But I have it on my hair to keep my hair out of my face because it's ugly. It's so long and crazy. Although I'm thinking of just letting it grow. After I get to see my barber in about 2 weeks, and I don't know what exactly we're gonna do. We're gonna do something, but I might keep a bunch of the length. But hey, that's enough for now. Thanks if you've turned in and watched this. Please start following me on YouTube as I move away from Instagram and Facebook. And thank you so much. And I'll see you later. Bye.